Shut up and sit down.
Hello and welcome to the Dunning-Kruger Effect. My name is Keith. I'm here with Scott, Rob, and Troy. Tim is here but not here. He'll be along in a little bit, I guess. He had
here in spirit.
Yeah, he had to go to the little boys' room. Maybe I don't know.
He thought it started later. He thought it was 6:30.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
But we had this whole discussion about it being earlier.
I'm not in charge because I'm just letting you know what he said. Why are you coming at me for this?
Rob, defend him right now.
I think Tim has a very busy life, and I think that you're putting far too much pressure on him, Keith. Yeah. So.
What pressure am I putting on him?
I'm done.
Okay, all right. That was your defense. Okay, all right.
Rob,
I didn't want to keep going with this.
Ever.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Sorry, I tried for 2 seconds, and then I gave up.
Well, I do have to say, in your face, Rob. That's right. What? So, we have episodes online now.
What?
We have episodes online now.
Oh dear.
Rob seems shocked.
He's like, what? No, I don't know.
Rob just assumed you were recording these for your own personal use.
Well, here's the thing. Like, he hasn't put any online yet. We've been doing this since, October or something? So, or November or whatever.
Me and you had a random discussion.
Yeah.
In, November. Or, no, in October, I think.
I don't know.
When, I think, when was it? I don't remember. It was, in October or something like that. And then, it was just, then it was a huge gap of nothing. And then I was like, well, nobody wants to hear just me and Rob talk. Well, let's get other people out that, people may actually want to hear from. Instead of...
He's trying to say I'm more interested in you, Rob.
And then he couldn't get those people, and finally settled on Scott. I got you. All right, it's okay.
Finally settled on this group of people, I guess. How's everybody doing?
Good.
I'm a little tired today. I just finished work. So, I'm a little tired. It was a long day.
Cold. You're cold? You're in the basement, though, right? As well, right? So.
For some reason, I always thought you were in, I don't know why I thought this, Troy, but I thought you were in, a shed or something.
Well, I spend a lot of time
in your shed, right? You said that before in a prior whatever episode or whatever it is. You said that before. Okay, I'm not just imagining that. Okay.
I spend a lot of time in my shed, yeah.
Okay.
Not in my shed.
Cool.
Writing letters, angry letters, to the government, and mailing envelopes.
No return address.
No return address with white stuff out, with white powder in it. It's flour because it doesn't have money for anything else.
The beard isn't truly Unabomber length yet. I think you need a little bit more growth before you can get. The hoodie's fine. You got the hoodie down, but
to make a man.
He's trying to drum up viewers by getting the RCMP watching us now.
Yeah,
exactly.
Who said they weren't already? Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know. Well, I think bomb threats are actually being dealt with by the Nazis.
Yeah, that's true. I think you have to be a little more specific than Keith's general weirdness.
I was generalizing. I wasn't specifically saying the Unabomber. A guy can't sit in his shed and write letters to people? Is that what you're saying?
Good letters.
It could be happy letters. You don't know.
Dear Mr. Trudeau, I think you're awesome. And then, yeah, that's good.
That could be it. You don't know.
You'll never know where I live.
Yours lovingly.
I love you very much.
Yours lovingly, Keith, at blah, 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 blah.
Not in a creepy way.
You might not want to incriminate yourself, Tim. Just don't join.
What?
Troy's a happy Unabomber. I think that's where we came up with that.
Mm-hmm. That seems legit.
So, news. There has been news.
Oh boy. In general, or
Just in general, there's news. There's been news.
So there should be like a segment for every podcast. There should be like different segments, and they get like a title for each segment, and then every segment there should be key saying, "There's news, got news," and then followed by Troy going, "Oh boy." And just like his whole lack of enthusiasm. Like, that sounds great.
It'll be like our old games intro.
Yeah.
Which was Scott going, what was it, like games, or something. I can't remember what it was. But yes.
It was pretty amazing.
It was. I loved it. I sang along to it all the time.
And I was always like, we have an intro for a reason, Keith. I don't know why you're singing over it. But...
I don't know. But I feel like we lost Scott.
Is he frozen?
Yeah.
It's Scott. He hasn't moved in a while or said anything. So either he's dead or he's frozen because Scott doesn't not move and not talk.
Or he could be possessed.
He could be possessed, I guess, yeah. He could be, the key master waiting for the gamekeeper.
No, here he comes back in.
I'm back. There we go.
See, he's still alive.
Would he be Sigourney Weaver or Rick Moranis in this situation?
I think it's more Rick Moranis.
Yeah, I would say Rick Moranis.
Yeah.
You think he's more of a Sigourney Weaver?
Yeah, he has the vibe.
He's got a happy vibe. So Rush Limbaugh died.
Yeah.
So that was...
Oh, no.
That was interesting.
And, what was it? Oh, yeah, Daft Punk is no longer making... They quit.
They broke up. They retired, essentially, is what they said they're doing.
I think the best meme was if Daft Punk had just continued on, but just passed their helmets on to the next generation. Is this something online?
Well, wait, how do you know they haven't done that already? What if it's like a Dread Pirates Roberts situation?
That's what they said. The joke was Dread something robots or something.
The one guy killed himself, right? So.
Oh shit! Well, I wasn't following the story actually. So
he didn't actually die. He didn't commit suicide. If you actually, Scott's having issues. If you actually watch the epilogue, so they came out with a video called the epilogue, which is them walking in desert, and then the there's gold and silver. Robot, quote unquote robot. The gold robot slowly slows down, and the silver one keeps walking ahead of him. Eventually stops, turns around, notices that he stopped, goes up to him, and then he turns around and he starts to self-destruct system on his back, in which he walks away from the other quote unquote robot. And then explodes into like a ton of pieces.
Okay, so I felt really bad for a second there because I thought we were making a light joke about a real person having died.
Yeah,
but no, it's just
wait.
part of the stick.
No, nobody killed themselves. That was their retiring. That's why I said it wasn't. Nobody committed suicide. It was part of the quote unquote retiring.
Okay. I'm still sadder about it than Rush Limbaugh dying.
Well, yeah.
I don't know if I want to know the beginning of this conversation.
Daft Punk,
yeah.
Ah, okay.
Who did not kill themselves.
No.
Right, what Keith just said.
That's
actually
good side.
It's actually an interesting little video. You should watch it if you get a chance to watch it.
Oh, well, I don't feel sad about robots dying.
Well, technically they're not robots. They're
obviously not robots.
Androids?
They're androids, technically. No, they're not. Not even androids. They're cyborgs because they're supposed to be half and half. They're supposed to be caught. They're supposed to be caught in a giant fire or something. I can't remember what it was. Their thing was because they used to tour without their helmets for the longest time. And I saw them at WEMF. actually, without their helmets on. And then they just said that there was I can't remember what it was, some sort of disaster, and they got disfigured and they got robotic implants, and that's why they're robots now.
Oh, okay. Just to confirm, this is part of the mythos, or is this something that actually happened? I think you got to keep it straight, Keith. Like which is it?
Yeah, no, they really got into a huge thing and turned into a robot.
There was a lot more to Daft Punk than I ever realized.
I like Daft Punk. I had no problems with Daft Punk, but I did not know there was this much mythology around Daft Punk. I was not aware that there is like wow. Like, I'm familiar with the mythology around gorillas.
Yeah.
I thought that was intense, but my gosh, all right.
ICP's mythology is pretty intense as well.
Yeah, I can't claim I'm up on really any of it. Gorillas, Daft Punk, ICP, hey, hear a song every once in a while. Hey, that's a great song. Well, not in ICP's case, but
ICP's got good songs. Shut up, you don't know. You don't know.
I don't know.
I'm a juggalo all the way. Anyways.
I have no problems with ICP as a band. I'm not a big fan of their music. I think Scott has frozen again.
He has, in mid-laugh.
Yeah. All right. For Scott, like...
Maybe Scott died? I don't know. Blown himself up?
I'm just gonna get the snip tool out and just get a capture of this. I think this would be...
Oh, it's too late. It's gone now.
It's gone now. Oh, he's back again. Look at that.
I'm back again. I'm trying to get closer to my modem. See if that helps.
You also could just try not, if you don't have the video on, Scott,
let's turn the video off.
Like, it won't take up as much bandwidth, and it may not freeze as much.
Then how will we see him?
How about us?
You don't see Keith, so.
Yeah, but I don't miss not seeing Keith. Wait,
oh, true. I do miss not seeing Scott. That's true.
I completely I took my cover off my camera and everything, and still forgot to turn my camera on. So I don't know what you want.
You didn't have your camera on this whole time?
I didn't realize it. No, I don't look at my square, right? I look at everybody else's square.
Yeah, fair. Okay.
I'm just gonna hide self view.
So I was wondering. Okay, I'm just gonna build Scott a basic laptop so that he can have a computer just to use.
I'm all for that.
Just for this.
It's on the list to buy, all right?
So people
I'll sit on my basement floor.
Get piles. There you go. Did you see that some people
Hi, Claire.
See, and I didn't even notice that on my own square. I didn't even notice Claire running in and giving me a kiss. No, did you see that some people are starting to sell their Xboxes for original prices?
Really?
Like their Xbox Series X's? Yeah, they're having issues. People bought like 4 of them, and nobody's paying marked up costs for them anymore. So people are starting.
They finally hit that point.
Yeah, they're like, I just want to make my money back. Everything.
Oh no, they should hold on to them for a little bit longer because of the microchip shortage. There's going to be probably in a few months. There's going to be a slowdown in production, so they might be able to recover some of their money.
What production?
No. I'm saying
Microsoft has already come out. They said end of June they plan on having a large shipment. My guess is it's just going to be a ton of them. And I'm guessing it has to do with the microchip shortage. They're probably not building too many more after June for a while.
There's a microchip shortage?
Yeah. So because of COVID, all the factories in China were idle for a while, and that's where all the semiconductors. So not just like Intel and AMD, but all those every little component that goes onto a motherboard. So you're talking about everything from the automotive industry down to like just the cheap toys that kids get. They all have semiconductors of some kind in them, and there's an international shortage.
There you go. I was not aware.
Some people we know of that are currently on layoff because of shortages to manufacturing plants and stuff like that.
Wow. Huh.